Well, good morning from the Pure Energy Healing Academy and welcome to Mark Bajerski YouTube channel. What an emotional morning this morning was. I did a live feed this morning and just started crying. It was about three beautiful souls in my life for the past 12 years. But today is a really interesting subject. Before I get started, I've got 3 hours beautiful healing work on I don't know if you know my work now. It's predominantly crystals, and I was blessed to be able to have the funds to be able to buy a beautiful batch of Moldavites. So I'm working on today individually. I'm counting over there, there's about 30 there, which will be going on the website. Nearly finished with them now, so they've all had round about 30 to 40 hours. I've got about another 5 more hours to work on them. So there's a lot of work involved, but I love doing it. So that's what's going to happen today. Right, okay. What's today about? Somebody asked me this morning, same question 3 times. This is how it works. It's really funny how it works. But what would you use as a mantra? Now, if anybody knows what mantra is, it's an Indian word. And basically what mantra is, for me, is a repeat of energy. So it's kind of like you're digesting something over and over again till it becomes part of who you are. I don't suppose that's how Ajahn would put it. I'm sure he would put it more eloquently. But for us Westerners, for me, simple people, sometimes if you keep using a word constantly or one line constantly, it kind of becomes part of you. I hope I've got that right. I'm sure a lot of you beautiful Indian souls from Kerala and all over India, you'll certainly put some messages underneath to help me with that, just to clarify what a mantra is and how it works. There are a set amount of times you would repeat that. It's just slightly over 100, but for me, I don't really specifically go on a set pattern. I go what feels right, especially when it doesn't evolve me having to try and think. So I kind of work on a natural method. So when I'm doing a mantra, I will do it till the moment I feel that's it. So I don't put pressure on myself. So I don't use the beads to count. I just flow. So okay, where were we? Here we go again. We were on what do you use as a mantra? So I'm going to share with you now what I use for a mantra. They're 3 words and I use them all the time. The first word is trust. The second word is acceptance. And the third word is let go. So trust, acceptance, let go. Trust, acceptance, let go. Trust, acceptance, let go. Trust my life, accept everything that happens, now let go. That's it. It's that simple. And I use that in the morning when I do my meditation. I close my eyes and say these words. I do them in an afternoon, say these words, and I do them in an evening, say these words. So what does that mean, Mark? What are you trying to say? Well, I suppose what I'm trying to say is that the whole of my life, up till this moment, everything that's happened, how can I not trust in it? How can I not trust that everything that's happened up to this moment, that it wasn't a divine, beautiful plan? That it wasn't all a beautiful, synchronized, divine timing moments that brought me to where I am now. Whether they are the most painful, the most hurtful, the most spiteful, the most jealous, the most beautiful and kind and caring and magical moments, they are all moments. I don't judge them. I don't measure them. I just simply accept them, which comes on to the acceptance. And then when I've accepted them, I can let them go. How can you let anything go if you can't accept it? So this is my mantra. This is what I use. This is my secret to life now. And I'm not saying it's going to work for you, but at least you can give it a go. But when you say these words, you say them with truth. You say them with meaning. You can't trust if you don't trust. You can't accept if you don't accept. And you can't let go if you don't let go. I trust my life wholeheartedly now. Whatever pain, whatever happiness, I trust it. I don't work on it. I don't try and force it. I don't try and make it happen. I simply trust that every moment that passes by my life now is a beautiful, amazing journey of mine. I'm not looking for anything. I'm not trying to head anywhere. I'm not trying to reach the top of the mountain. I've stopped all of that because I realise my life is that mountain. It is that journey. And that mountain could be a steep hill one day, and the next day I could be snowy, on the snow, flying down that mountain, feeling amazing. It's the journey, and I'm willing to take that journey. I have a sign on my wall, I've got plenty, but one of them says, happiness is not a destination, it's a way of life. And if we could truly embrace that with the energy of trust, then we have to move on to acceptance. So trust must come first before acceptance. That makes sense, right? And you could give that a try. I trust that everything that happened in my life up to this moment was exactly how it was meant to be. Where I am right now is exactly where I'm meant to be. The door's just knocked. Just give me a second. Hi guys. So where we are within each moment, where we are within each breath, each step we take, is so important for us to trust. So where I am right now is where I'm meant to be. Where I'll be taken to is exactly where I'm going. And that is always in my heart. I trust with all my heart that everything that happens is as it should be. And therefore it leads me to acceptance. The acceptance of my life, of what I've been through and what I've felt, the pain and the suffering and the anger and the jealousy and all the things that have caused me great pain and all the things that have caused me the most amazing happiness. And if you really want to measure that, you'll realise that there's been far more happiness in your life than pain. It's just that we hold on to the pain, and that feels more powerful than the happiness, which really we've got wrong. It needs to be the other way around. So from that acceptance, then we're able to let go. Well, if you accept, you don't hold on to anything, right? I accept it now. Whoop, it's gone. So that's a beautiful thing, and it's a beautiful mantra, and it's something that I live by every day. It helps. It isn't the key that opens the door to the miracle of life and happiness, because happiness is with you every day. Everything that we go through, everything that we feel is all part of the journey. I don't honestly believe, with my hand on my heart, that there is a path for you which I can share with you that you can walk. I can certainly say that the path that you walk will have similar aspects to mine. And you can meet people and go, oh my God, that happened to me. Yeah, there's a reason for that. We come together with people that help us along a journey. And when we recognise that somebody's been through that pain and we look at them without even realising, we get confirmation that actually they show us their scars so we can heal, because we can see that they've gone through that. And that's really important. So today I wish you a beautiful day, guys. Love you all. And thank you for subscribing to, look at my tattoo. Look at it. It's healing. It's something that I always wanted. Some people say, oh, tattoos, they're bad, and well, they can give you cancer and this and that. Yeah, I could get run over by a bus tomorrow. You know what? Live and let live. Each to their own. Do you know how beautiful that is when you are able to do that? When you're able to just let people be? Gosh, your own life becomes amazing. And there's a reason why I say trust. It's not just in yourself. It's all your family and all your friends and all the people that you worry about and all the animals in the world. That is equally important. Trust that everything is going to be fine. Have a great day, guys, from my heart to yours. Thank you for subscribing to Mark Bajerski YouTube channel. Thank you for buying the crystals. Thank you for loving the Moldavites. It gives me great joy to be able to work with them every day and when you buy them, and thank you for your messages. It doesn't surprise me at all. I know how powerful Moldavite is in your hand and what changes it can make towards your spiritual growth and the connection to what I consider to be the spirit world. You may consider it to be extraterrestrial energy, but it doesn't matter. What matters is that you feel, and once you become open to that, wow, does life change and do you see things with completely different eyes. Have a great day, guys. Love you all. See you tomorrow. Bye.